Hey everyone, and thanks for jumping back into the cryptoverse. Today we're going to talk about Bitcoin on-chain analysis. So if you guys like the content, please subscribe to the channel, give the video a thumbs up, and also check out the Telegram channel in the description below. Let's go ahead and jump in. So the first chart is just simply the hash rate versus time, and you can see that it goes up. It pretty much has been going up for the last decade. It doesn't typically go down, but the rate at which it goes up obviously has been decreasing. Note this is a logarithmic scale, and it's also in terahashes per second. But we're not here just to talk about the hash rate. We want to know, how does it fit in with the price? Well, this chart shows the hash rate since 2019 on the primary y-axis, and which is the white line. The price is on the secondary y-axis, and it's the red line. So you can see that when the price is rallying, it looks like the hash rate is chasing it. When the price is dropping, the hash rate is chasing it. Now the price is rallying again. I would anticipate the hash rate to start chasing it again. Note that people, with the price of Bitcoin going up a lot, there's people that are going to become more profitable, and then there's going to be competition. I would anticipate, I would just anticipate that we're going to continue to see the hash rate continue to climb over the next few weeks and months. So if we plot the hash rate versus time, we've overlaid the 3 Bitcoin halvings. You can see that after the first halving, we almost instantly started moving up. After this halving, it was more or less just a slower move up. And this one, so far on the macro scale, we're more or less horizontal, and we haven't actually started increasing that quickly in terms of this scale. Yeah, if you zoom in, you can see it going up. But in terms of the macro scale, we haven't made any crazy moves yet. This shows the hash rate since inception on the primary y-axis and the price of Bitcoin on the secondary. And again, you can see that in the first cycle, price came up with the hash rate, and then after the peak, hash rate went sideways. Then after this peak, you can see that the hash rate was moving up during this time, and then it leveled off after the peak. And then now we're getting into the phase where it's not making nearly as big of a difference, right? We're slowly chugging along, some slight moves down, but we're more or less just slowly chugging along the same path that we've always been on. If you plot the price of Bitcoin versus the hash rate, you get a pretty interesting chart, color-coded by time. This is years, so ranging from 2010 all the way to 2020. We came up, and then we retraced, right? We came up and retraced, came up again, and then came back down, and then came back up again, and then came back down. The next move, hopefully, is going to take us up to 10 to the 5. So this would be $100,000 per Bitcoin, and likely we're going to see the hash rate increase, probably another order of magnitude or so during that run. And if you look at the hash rate divided by the price, I love this chart because I think it really does show what's going on in the cycle. This is the first one, right? We came up and then down. This was where we had that final capitulation of the hash rate against the price, because the price was going up very quickly. And if you're dividing a number by a number that's getting larger and larger, then the value you're getting is smaller and smaller. So this metric capitulated into the price going up. And then this was the second one here, the third one, and then this is the fourth one. And you can see during this cycle we had kind of an intermediate one. This was in 2019, our move to 14K. That was completely overvalued at the time. And we had a move, and again, we decreased, right, going into that 14K move, and now we're decreasing again as we're going into 17K, 18K. We'll see how high we go, but you can see we're still actually higher than where we were a year ago. We would expect this to continue to climb. If we continue on, this shows the price divided by the hash rate, which I think is interesting, right? You have a little scoop here, scooping it, a little like a left check mark or something, where it comes down and then quickly appreciates. Down, appreciation into the peak, down, appreciation into the peak, down, wherever we're going to appreciate into the peak. This was a mini peak, a short-term speculative bubble. If you look closely, you can see we have some of these bubbles each cycle, right? Here's there's these smaller bubbles that occur within the macroscopic bubble. This shows the active addresses divided by the price. So this way it gives you an idea of how active are people, right? How many active addresses are there? But it's basically showing it divided by the price, so you can see a general trend. I don't want to get too hung up on it because it essentially is the same thing. I'm just providing these charts so that you guys can look at it, maybe pause the video and kind of try to digest what's going on. But you can see that the number of active addresses, if it's going up quickly or the price is going down quickly or both, then this metric will go up quickly. Okay, because if this number is going up, if the numerator is going up or the denominator is going down, then this should be going up. And you can see that 2014 was a bear market, we went up. 2018 was a bear market, we went up. When we're going down, it indicates that either the price is going up a lot quicker than the number of active addresses, or it means the active addresses are dropping rather quickly. So we know now the price is going up rather quickly, and that's why we've started this downtrend again. And then this just shows the reverse of it, the price over the active addresses. And then finally, I just like to show the price versus the average transaction fee. You can see this like come up and retrace, come up and retrace, come up and retrace. And each time the new bull market has a slope that's slightly less steep than the prior one, right? If you just kind of imagine this is the first one, second one, first one, second one, and then this would be our third one maybe coming out over here. Hopefully we don't see average transactions that are pushing $100, but it would not be the most surprising thing, right? If something like that were to happen. So let me know what you guys think. Remember, if you guys like the content, subscribe to the channel, give the video a thumbs up. I just will remind you, we do have a Black Friday sale going on. If you want to sign up for the monthly subscription and you follow the link in the description below to the Black Friday sale, you can sign up for a slightly lower price than you otherwise would, and you can lock that in recognition of the fact that it's November and a lot of businesses are celebrating are promoting Black Friday deals. And so we'll do the same thing. We'll play ball and say, you know what, if you want to get into the premium list and you've been kind of waiting, this is your chance to get in at a slightly lower price and lock that in. So check it out. Make sure you check out the description below for the link. Again, if you guys like the content, please subscribe, give the video a thumbs up, and I'll see you next time. Bye.